everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's Lolo for those of you who didn't already know. So I feel like I should add a little bit to my intro and be like, sorry I've been away for so long, but I'm back now. I'm gonna try and be consistent and then disappear again. So the reason is because I was actually trying to do this whole IGTV thing where I was trying to like see how well I could do IGTV consistently, because I just thought that Instagram was a more like seamless mold. But I take it back, and I like filming for YouTube. I like the dimensions of YouTube, so we're just gonna get right back into that. Before I get into today's video, I'm sure as you can see, your girl got engaged. Yeah. Yup. So I just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone for the congratulations, for the messages, for the flowers, the cards. It's just been like overwhelming, and I've just been on cloud 9, and I love my ring and I'm obsessed with it. I keep looking at it every second and redoing my nails, and it's just everything. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will do maybe like a proposal video, and I'll take you guys on my wedding planning journey. I think that will be fun. But for now, I put on my story the other day that I was talking to my friend, and she likes this guy, and she was asking me like how to subtly get his attention, right, without being, you know, coming across as like thirsty, you know. And so I put it on my story to be like, hey guys, can you help me out? And so many people were like, please share the responses, like please, 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 I'm struggling with this too. So I'm just gonna sort of like go through what the responses were. I just need to find it in my archive. Okay, so these are the responses that we got. I'm just gonna go through them quickly. So this is actually from a guy. This guy says follow him and comment on his stories. I don't know what this really means, because how, like, that's, if you're shy already, this is hard. Like, what are you gonna just say, comment on his stories? Unless what I can say you can do is you know how you can send like an emoji response, so either like the 100 or the love eyes or the clap hands or something. So maybe actually you can respond to his stories like that and just seem like, you know, into his stuff. So responding to his stories on Instagram. Actually another person had said this, so maybe this is a way. Someone says, if no one can do an in-person introduction, then Instagram. So I guess this girl is saying just slide in his DMs and introduce yourself, sis, and say, hey, I'm willing, I'm ready for the taking, what up? That one I can't do. Like, if you're not gonna introduce yourself to me, I can't introduce myself to you. I'm a shy kind of girl, so I mean, I'm not shy, but like, I just feel like I should be approached as per babe. Do you get? Someone said, please, I need the answer to this question too. Another person says, just start by saying hi. This hi thing is very bold. She should tell him openly, hey, I like you. Could it work? I can't do that. I mean, this is the thing. I think you need to decide what kind of woman you want to be. Are you a confident, like, do you get, you know, the world is equal, I'm gonna just say what I want kind of thing? Or do you like to be, you know, wined and dined and approached? And because that's gonna narrow down your options. Someone says, tell him straight up. Another bold lady. Someone just says, don't do it, sis, it doesn't end well. This is what I think. I think if you guys don't have any kind of relationship, like you don't know each other at all, you're not friends, I think if you just say hi and the guy is not interested in you, it may, you know, be a bit of a downer. So I would always say, like, I think the liking of the pictures and the commenting on the stories is probably a little bit like more subtle. Someone says, post a fire picture, make sure he sees it first, and then say hi and start a conversation. This is actually something I can do. This one is something I can do. Just post a picture, and then when he's like, oh, how far, or hey, big head, or long time no see, I'll be like, oh, hi, oh, lovely to hear from you. Oh my god, how have you been? I'm mad. You know, I'm gonna cut into a quick story time of, I mean, this is when I just moved back to Niger, and one of my friends liked someone that was friends with my now husband, and so So she and this guy, they didn't talk. Like they didn't even have each other's numbers, nothing. But every time they would bump into each other, they would like stare at each other non-stop. Like you could tell that maybe they sort of found each other attractive. So it was a nice, lovely weekend in Lagos, and it was like a wedding weekend, and there were a bunch of weddings that Saturday. Like there were like 3 or 4 weddings that Saturday. So everybody around Lagos was kind of dispersed. You know, you don't know who's going to Quilocks, you don't know who's going to Sip, you don't know who's going home, you don't know who's going to... Like, it was just one of those nights that anything could happen. And so... my friend and I started the night, we got ready, everything. And then I used one of my boyfriend's shoes to take a picture on her Snap, so that he would think, okay, she's going to a wedding with someone. Yes, they had each other on Snap, but they didn't have each other's numbers, nothing else. So to see that, for him to see that she was with someone, that she was with another guy, I was the guy. 1 hour passed, no reaction. 1 hour and a half, no reaction. 2 hours, no reaction. We were like, what's going on? Then I now clocked from my boyfriend's story that this guy was in the same place as my boyfriend. They hadn't gone out together or anything, they were just in the same place. That's how we left the wedding we were at. She followed me to go and meet my boyfriend at the wedding that he was at, and we were just going to chill with him so that we could bump into this guy. And then anyway, they ended up exchanging numbers that night, and I mean nothing came of it in the end, but we got one step closer in a kind of crazy fucked up way. Another, please share the responses. Someone says, reply his Insta story on occasion but with engaging questions or comments. Okay, this makes sense. Like that way you have to communicate and start some kind of conversation, so then you can decide, okay, I like this guy, I don't like this guy, it's working out, it's called workouts. Do you get? Reply to his story. This reply to his story seems to be like the most common, so I'm not gonna like say any more that I see, but sis, clearly replying to his story is something that seems to work for a lot of people. Someone says, guys are visual and fall in love with their eyes, so you gotta put the goods on display to be noticed. Not saying be naked or just like a thought, but something catchy, seductive, but still classy. I am on the fence with this one because I feel like if I like you, I ain't trying to attract you that way. Like, I'm not trying to make this like, you know, and like, I'm not one of those people that's, I mean, I'm very body positive and very like, do whatever you like, but I'm also very like bougie and very exclusive, and just because I can show my body, do whatever I want, doesn't mean you're ever gonna have access to it. Like, nigga, please. So, I'm not one of those, get it there, yeah, daddy. You ain't my daddy. Like, you're not gonna get it like that. So, I mean, I don't know so much about posting. Like, I don't believe in posting for men. If you want to post a picture and you feel sexual, you feel seductive, you feel fierce, you feel, you know, on top of the world, then post that picture for you. But if you're posting a picture to get the attention of a man, sis, there's so many like you out there. You're just gonna be 1 of 100. Trust me. Don't. Someone says, be busy. Yes, being busy distracts you for the meantime, but then it's only a matter of time before you're lying down in bed thinking about him again, so this is a very temporary solution. You're gorgeous. Oh, thank you. I usually try to follow the guy on Insta, then start combo through his stories. This stories thing, I don't know. Maybe I need to keep an eye out on the stories P, because I guess this is how a lot of girls are shooting their shot these days, so through conversations in the stories, which is kind of interesting. Sis, when you find out, please let the rest of us know. Definitely engage him in his comment section. Yeah, so I guess this is similar to the stories. It's just more about whether or not you want it to be public or whether you're trying to keep it on the low. So yeah, I guess engaging him through stuff that he already puts out seems to be the general consensus. Someone says she should just send a message and start a convo. It always works for me. That's what I'm saying. This seems to be working for people. Someone said, tell him let's go for drinks this week. Another bold lady. She can simply tell him straight up that she likes him. smile and offer your number. Okay, so like I think there's two types of girls. There's the girls that do this thing subtly through the comments and the stories, asking questions as per intellectual B, and there's the ones that just come straight up as per confident B, and they're like, listen, I feel you, I like you, let's see what we can do. So if you're shy, the comment seems to be a way. If you're not shy, shoot your shot, sis. Girl, I can't wait to see responses because I need this. Post a very, very nice IG pic that would catch his eye. So yeah, I think this is similar to what the other person was saying, that guys are visual, so you can post a nice picture. I don't believe in it having to be like revealing or, you know, kind of picture, because there's so many girls like that on Instagram that you may just end up doing this even when it's not what you want to do, to attract somebody who has 50 other girls doing this for him. So yeah, but a fire picture, let's hope the algorithm lets him see it, otherwise that would just be a miss. She should send a DM fast. Men are cheap, he will answer her fast. To be honest, if we're being honest, man, like, the chances of a guy not responding to a good looking girl's DMs are very slim. Unless he's like married and he's taking his marriage seriously, or he's in a relationship and he's taking his relationship seriously. If he's Nigerian, I don't want to speak down on my man, but you get me. Someone says, I do it face to face, straight up. Might even hit him with a corny one-liner to break the ice. This is kind of what I was like when I was dating. Like, I was very confident and like very teasy. Like, I'd be that girl that like teases you, like, so you think you're a bad guy. Like, it just made me feel more comfortable. So I think this person says, call him big head. Someone else says, reply his stories. Then someone says, I don't care if it breaks a glass or something out there, I'd shoot my shot anyway, and I'd use a sniper. I mean, to be honest, the rest of the replies are pretty much like the same sort of idea. Reply his stories, tell him openly, tell him straight up. So I think the conclusion of this is, if you like a guy, your best bet is to say to him straight up, look, I'm feeling you, I like you, this is my number, let's go for drinks, let's do this. And like someone said, guys are visual and cheap. They probably will just respond. It's about you just getting out of your comfort zone and not being shy. But if you are shy, you can do it as per intellectual, quietly. Go through the comments, go through the Instagram stories, maybe wait till he posts something about like a social issue and then make it like a political discussion, and then, you know, take it from there. But that's all the advice that I was given. I will let you know that I passed this advice on to my friend and she went with the story option. If anything comes from this relationship, I will let you know when I'm a bridesmaid, but if nothing comes of it, then it was never meant to be. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Peace out.